What tracks do I like the most? I like them all, to be honest with you, because like I don't know, like people say like they fabricate their rhymes and all this other stuff. As an artist, you do tend to over exaggerate, but I don't think I did as much. Um, but I think there's two personal tracks that I did that I feel that really hit home the most. And one of them I can't give it to you because it's just like once the name by itself is gonna blow your mind, but once you hear it, I'm gonna give you the name. The name is called Suicide Note. I'm gonna leave it at that and let y'all minds to wonder what like Suicide Note. What's he talking about? I'll let y'all wonder about that one. But there's a freestyle I did over the beat. Something You Forgot by Lil Wayne. I didn't change it up too much because there really wasn't much that you can like. You can do something with it, but it was like, yo, this like the way he did it relates to me because like if all y'all don't know that song, he's talking about Nivea, his ex-girlfriend. So what I did, I talked about 4 relationships that affected me the most as a person, and the relationship that I spoke about on that song, which is actually the last bar on that song. This person only got 1 bar, but it hit home the most. Like it was just like it's just like I mean it the most. Like it had the most feeling into it. If I can really like the first verse was about somebody that I just started that excuse me, that I was talking to and it didn't go well, and then the second verse was talking about another girl that I had dated for a while. Then going into the middle of that verse, probably like around the 18th bar, or whatever. No, like the 10th bar. I'm talking about a girl that I loved, and then that relationship went sour. But the last bar, that 15th going into the 16th bar, no, actually the 14th going into the 16th bar, actually. I was talking about this relationship that I had, and it lasted a long time, and it just went wrong. So, which was my mistake. I mean, you gotta take responsibilities for things, and I messed that up. But I said, you have to go backwards if you want to advance. So Red Nose, just give me one more chance. And because I really couldn't say nothing else about the female that I had dated. It's just that I just had to express myself. But Suicide Note and Something You Forgot freestyle is like the most personal thing that I wrote on that mixtape, besides something about my grandmother. But not even just my grandmother, the people I lost, but those 2 songs were like just wait till the mixtape comes out. Y'all gonna like it. Speaking about the mixtape, I was thinking about changing the name of it. Aim Please Reflection of the Truth is good, but I felt that being that another event had happened, like I was in an accident, I was hit by a car, and I felt that it was the Lord trying to humble me more than what I was. So the accident actually allowed me to be more humble and to grow. So it's like another reborn, like I was rebirthed again. So I decided to change the name to it as Aim to Please, not Reflection of the Truth, Aim to Please, the Rebirth of M.I.C.A.L. For all y'all who know me, those acronyms are my full name. And it's gonna be a classic, folks. Like, I'm really taking time with this. For all y'all know, this mixtape's supposed to be coming out for a while, but I've been either I wasn't sure of myself, events happening in my life, and then on top of me just taking my time and hand picking everything. Like, I got crazy producers on the album, and I mean, excuse me, mixtape. But there will be a forthcoming album after this mixtape. Yeah, I'm going hard, folks. But I got crazy producers on there. I gotta give all respects, because this dude right here actually, he produced BABY. He produced my first single, the song I'm using for my first single. And he also produced another wild track I'm used for like just like a regular freestyle joint. Mr. Perfect. We used to call him JD, but now we call him Mr. Perfect. There's this track that he did for me. It sounded like a whole bunch of pianos playing out. But you'll hear it. I mean, I'm not going to give you no more insight. Y'all just got to pick it up. But, Mr. Perfect represents for Ready Rock Entertainment, excuse me. Him, M. Dot, and this other R&B singer. I don't know her as well, but I listened to some of her tracks and it's bananas. And the production behind it is bananas because I expect nothing less from Mr. Perfect, so. And there's 2 beats that actually he did for me that I'm going to use, and they were handpicked by me. Like, I went to him like, yo, fam, can you make this a beat? And he did it. It was a song called Dream Merchant. That's the one I'm going to use for the people that passed away in my life. Because if you ever heard the song Mr. Dream Merchant, it's talking about this dude talking about how he wants his girl back. And I just flipped it a little bit. But he sampled the beat and the voices on the beat perfectly. Thus the name Mr. Perfect. And I feel that every track he does, he puts his heart and soul into it. I've seen him grow as since 2004 to now. Like we all grew. I mean, but like he really matured as a producer. And he also, this is gonna be the freestyle joint. It's kind of funny. Everybody knows I like wrestling. So I had this wrestling CD. It was like WWF Attitude, like 12 or something like that. But I had asked him to make a beat out of it, and he did it. It was the Dude Love entrance. Dude Love is a personality of Mick Foley, who was a big wrestler at the time. And I asked him to make this beat, and it's bananas. He did his thing. I like you know, somebody cooks something real good and they tell him like, yo, you put your foot in this. That's what he did. As far as that beat, I mean. And all his beats. So shout out to him and Ready Rock Entertainment. Then we also have on the mixtape my dude Craze. He had did a beat for me. Sample Bon Jovi. It's bananas. I mean, I'm working with good producers, and it's like it's a blessing because once you hear the tracks, you're like, yo, these are like a couple of $100,000 beats that you getting. And the blessings, I mean, I'm receiving, like, these dudes, either they charge me nothing or next to nothing. We also have, what else we have? We also have the Street Pavers beats, I mean, that I had acquired in the past. And you're going to hear me rip those, it's nothing. Also have some up-and-coming producers on there. My dude Light and Reem, excuse me. They did some tracks for me. But the main one that sticks out to the most to me right now is this Youngin' on the Grind joined by Wiz Khalifa. I had actually met Wiz Khalifa. He's from Pittsburgh, PA. And at the time he had a banger song called Say Yeah. And I actually had met him at this Cardinal Official release party that they had in Manhattan a while back. I met him, dapped him, said hi, and I mean, mini conversation, how he was going on, blah, 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 and he kept pushing. You know what I mean? But it's what it is. And he got this track called Youngin' on His Grind, and I had the acapella of it. And you know how people do, like, they, like, you know, the remixes that have the same verses on there and the same beat. I took it a step further. Took the acapella, threw my verse. I might have my boy Big T on there too, Tristan, what up? And we're gonna tear it down. And I actually had my producers actually do a new beat for that. And then I got my dude Blur, I mean Agent Blur, Staten Island. He can do some in-house producing for me. And we gonna make history, you know what I mean? So once that comes out, folks, you will get it. LYNX Island signing off once again. Staten Island, we back.